Another big story we're following tonight. For 40 long years, friends and family of Heather Porter have waited for justice. And then just this week, police announced they have found who killed the 13-year-old all the way back in 1981. WJZ investigator Mike Halethorpe live in Lansdowne for us tonight, digging much deeper into this case. Mike.
Rick, I am standing in about the same spot where the victim's best friend last saw her alive back on September 23rd of 1981. And police tell us it has taken this many decades for DNA technology to advance to the point where they could crack this case. After 40 years, Baltimore County police say they finally figured out who killed 13-year-old Heather Porter.
You never gave up?
No. I would never give up.
Her childhood friend Sue Yutzy came back with us to her old neighborhood in Lansdowne, the last place she saw Porter alive, likely minutes before her abduction. Police believe after she parted ways with Porter, John Anthony Petrecka Jr. raped and killed the teenager and dumped her body in Towson.
It's nice to have the closure, the name, the face of who did it. I know him, but I'm trying to put the pieces together.
Petrecka, who police say had a record of rape arrests in the 1960s and 70s, died more than 20 years ago. Police exhumed his body earlier this year, tested the DNA, and it came back a match.
I left Heather 2 blocks that way. The next morning I wake up and I'm told my best friend's murdered. And I've never been the same.
Porter's family spoke to WJZ in 2017 following our year-long investigation into the disappearances and killings of young people believed to be linked to a possible sex ring run by powerful priests and police.
She had skin underneath her fingernails, so she fought to death.
Porter's sister died 2 years ago, never knowing who killed Heather.
What if the person who murdered your sister is dead?
If you can prove that they did it, I've got justice. At least they're dead. At least they can't do it to anyone else.
A police source said at the time they were looking into whether Porter's case was tied to several others and whether there were any links to the late Father Joseph Maskell, the priest profiled in the Netflix series The Keepers.
We were all connected to Father Maskell. He has hands in every one of these people's lives.
The only person police have named as responsible for Porter's death is Petrecka.
I didn't solve the case, the police did. I loved her. She was my best friend, and that's what you do.
Sue Yutzy bought this ornament for the detective who cracked the case. She calls him a hero.
He told me 10, 11 months ago, I'm going to solve this. And I knew in my heart, by his voice, his words, and his determination, he was the one.
Now, police tell us Petrecka is being considered in reference to other cases, but there is nothing definitively linking him to any of them. We were unable to reach any of his family members for comment. Live in Lansdowne, Mike Halethorpe, WJZ.